see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
this is the living room, where my husband spends most of his time. Well, you haven't seen the garden yet? Well, that's another 2 we've lost. Are you going to do something about that? If you were half a man, you'd go out there and make him stop. You're pathetic! Wendy, you can't even bloody stop it right now, or I'm coming back there to stop it myself!
Lots more work to be done outside. And with time against us, we have to sort out the light feature.
Should have waited for backup.
We didn't have time. She was getting away.
We destroyed an entire restaurant script.
We singed a couple of tablecloths. They'll be up and running within a week.
About all those fire engines.
Araminta Charlesworth is a spoiled little rich kid who thinks she can get away with anything just because her father happens to be
A senior government minister.
Yeah, exactly. So why is she selling drugs? Trust me, Ash, I think we're going to get a medal for this.
Sullivan's looking for you.
Miss Charlesworth's lawyer has filed a complaint against us alleging unlawful arrest, illegal search, and assault.
Assault, boss?
She claims you bit her.
She had a kitchen knife.
She also claims you beat her about the head with a frying pan.
Actually, sir, it was a wok. And she did have a burning skewer in her hand.
Nevertheless, you broke her jaw.
Yeah, well, it was either that or cook or something in it. And believe me, I'd have done her a lot more damage if I'd tried that.
She also made a complaint about the use of foul and abusive language. In short, she claims you used the C word.
Conservative?
Actually, boss, I think I can clear that up. What Scribbs in fact shouted was, you can't.
Yeah, as in you can't do that.
Unfortunately, she never got the do that bit out.
Hence the phonetic misunderstanding.
Sullivan, I have just the 2 people. Seems we have a potential situation on our hands. Negotiating skills are required. That's negotiation as in no frying pans.
Well, I have to hand it to you, Scribbs. Apart from the bollocking, the threat of legal action, and the complete lack of anything even resembling a medal, I think that went incredibly well.
You know what? Deep down, I think he really likes us.
And that particular assumption is based upon what evidence?
Just a really pathetic need for him to feel that way.
Works for me.
Thank you. This way, Mum. Straight through there.
What are you then, cheerleaders? You'll need a heavy mob, love.
We have hecklers now.
Ask for someone with negotiating skills.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any of those, so you got us instead.
Bernard Lloyd, late 50s, lived on the close since it was built.
Do we know what happened?
She hit him from behind. 5 blows at least. Beautiful hammer, double-headed crowback. Sleek, easy to handle. I've got one myself.
She?
Yeah. Wendy Lloyd, wife of the victim. Every time we get near, she takes a swing. Frying pan's on the side if you need it, Scribs.
It was a walk, okay? Bloody hell, news travels fast.
Just give us a couple of minutes alone with her, all right? Wendy.
Who are you?
I'm Kate. Kate Ashurst. You can call me Ash. And this is my colleague, Emma. We're from Middleford CID.
These are nice, Wendy. Do you collect them?
Leave me alone.
We will. We just need to sort a few things out first. Can you give me the hammer?
Stay away from me! Both of you! I just want to be left alone!
Wendy? Catch.
So much noise.
Was that the noise that Bernard was making?
It had been going on for so long, I couldn't think anymore.
Just tell me what you remember, Wendy.
I don't remember anything. All I know is I wanted him to stop.
What about the hammer? The hammer that killed Bernard. The hammer you were holding in your hand.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything.
Interview terminated at 15:03. I think she genuinely can't remember.
Scribs?
Not sure, boss, but if she's making it up, she's good.
What did the doctor say?
Hang on. He called it trauma-induced short-term memory loss. It's like a blackout.
How long till she snaps out of it?
Today, tomorrow, next year. All depends on the individual.
Okay, why don't you take another look at the crime scene? I'll speak to the doctor and see what they want to do with it.
Appealing one-bedroom flat, new to market, modern kitchen, tastefully decorated, blah, blah, blah. What's the problem?
Read it again.
Oh.
Exactly. Appalling one-bedroom flat. James Dashfield, the estate agent who sells, not dwells, is marketing my home as appalling.
Appalling, but conveniently located. Excuse me.
long is this going to take? You know, I'm trying to sell my house. There are people who want to view.
It'll take as long as it takes. If you worried, speak to your estate agent. I believe he has a wonderful way with words.
In case you were wondering, it was going to be a water feature. No pond, new path, lights, fountains, the works.
Oh, he told you that?
No, we never spoke. No, I know the bloke down at the garden centre. He said that he'd been in to order the stuff.
Thanks. So he was stood here. Is that right?
From the angle of the blow and position of the body, yeah.
So she supposedly came from the house, walked down through the garden and entered through the door here, and then picked up the hammer from here? Why doesn't he see her?
Maybe he did. You don't automatically assume your wife's going to clobber you on, do you? Or else he didn't hear her come in.
You know, anyone could have entered from there and afterwards have left the same way. I think it's about time we had a proper chat with some of the neighbours. When you called, you said to send someone immediately because there'd been a murder. Is that right?
I don't remember my exact words. Would you mind leaving those alone, please? They're very fragile.
Looks like poor old Wellington's had it.
That's Napoleon. Wellington's over there with Blucher and the Prussians.
You found the body, is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened?
Bernard was out in his garden making a racket as usual. I was just about to go out to him to tell him to stop, when it all went quiet. And then I heard it.
What?
Wendy, screaming and screaming. They were in the workshop. Bernard was lying on the floor. There was blood everywhere.
And Wendy?
She was standing over him, clutching a hammer. I tried talking to her, but she just walked off up to the house. She seemed really strange, like she wasn't really there.
Those the clothes you were wearing?
No, I changed.
Why?
I felt dirty.
We'll need the clothes you were wearing to check out for forensics.
Is your wife at home?
No, she's at work. I called, but she was busy. I left a message on the answer machine.
How long have you lived here in Middleford?
12 years now.
Did you get on with the Lloyds?
Not particularly.
Why's that?
Bernard was a pest. Always drilling, always hammering. Got to the point where he couldn't stand it.
Is that why you were so keen to sell?
You don't mind putting up with the occasional bit of noise, but with him it was night and day.
What about the other neighbours? Did they feel the same way?
Reg hated him. Hadn't spoken for years. But I tell you, if looks alone could kill.
Ah, Mr. Thornton. We'd like to ask you some questions.
Identification?
We were just talking outside. Right. Card?
Detective Inspector. Frightening. Thank you. You better come through. I mean, look at her. Fat and smoking. I remember the time when it was either one or the other.
I understand there wasn't much love lost between you and Bernard Lloyd.
Well, now, who told you that? Huh? Him next door but one? Paddy the jellyfish? No, that's what they used to call him down at the town hall. Housing management assistant, my arse. He couldn't manage a cow pat. Well, you must have heard the story. He locked himself in the executive lavatory one day, and it took 3 of them to drag him out. He hasn't worked since.
You seem to know quite a bit about your neighbours, Mr. Thornton.
Nothing I wouldn't swap for a little peace and quiet, love.
In your statement, you said you were at home at the time. Did you notice anything suspicious?
Oh, everything is suspicious to me, love. Including the colour of your hair.
I think what Detective Sergeant Scribbins is asking is whether or not you knew of anyone who may have wished Mr. Lloyd any harm.
Apart from me and everyone else in Cherry Meadows, you mean? I thought his wife did it.
It's still under investigation.
Ah. Hey, perhaps the boy came back.
The boy?
Yeah, Bernard and Wendy's son. What's his name? Scruffy little sod. Looks a bit like Pinocchio. Anyway, he went away some years ago with his father's boot up his rear end. Perhaps he decided that it was payback time.
Bernard was a perfectionist. Everything had to be just so.
Was Christopher the opposite?
He was a normal teenage boy. Bernard was always trying to organise him. He thought that was the only way to get on in life. In the end, Chris couldn't stand it anymore. We came home one day, and he was gone.
Do you know where he is now? And he's never been in contact. That must have been very hard on both of you.
Bernard said we just had to get on with our lives. He was never very comfortable with emotions.
Did Christopher ever threaten his father?
What do you mean?
Did he ever threaten to kill him?
No, never. He was a good boy. A little bit headstrong, that's all, but nothing like that.
Did she sign a confession yet?
Not exactly.
Not exactly she's going to, or not exactly there's a problem?
Well, it's sort of complicated.
This is going to be a sad story, isn't it?
Bernard and Wendy Lloyd had a son called Christopher.
He was their only child.
Yes, and 10 years ago, when he was just 16, Christopher ran away from home.
And they never saw or heard from him again.
Yeah, it was going to be a sad story.
Well, according to the doctor, they both coped in different ways. Wendy's on 9 different kinds of medication, and Bernard, well, he spent all his time in his workshop.
Typical man. Bury your emotions in something physical.
And I thought he was just a noisy neighbour. Now, this son, Christopher, is he a suspect?
Only in as much as we can't trace him.
My money's on the wife. I mean, she had the murder weapon in her hand. I mean, short of a bow and ribbons, I can't see what else you'd want.
Is it okay if we do a little digging?
Oh, I doubt Patrick was involved. He'd fill his pants if a flea burped. His wife, though, no, she didn't mind getting stuck in.
Chloe Walters.
Oh, yeah, she was shouting all sorts. But just before it happened. I mean, who's to say that she didn't come back later?
She's very pretty. When was this taken?
Oh, yeah, 1973. Yes. It was taken just a couple of months after she fell off the back of my motorbike. Broke her leg in 2 places. Mind you, nothing stopped her, though. Emily Morton. We were engaged for a while. Then she got sensible. Australia. Land of opportunity. Or is that the other place? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it was a damn sight more fun than here in Cherry Meadows.
If you hated it so much, why didn't you just leave?
Where would I go? Oh, it's the same all over now, isn't it? Karaoke, kids and chips. No, just the same as that big tree out the back there. Just waiting for them to cut me down.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Forget what they say about 3 or 5. 7 is the magic number. 7 days of the week, 7 deadly sins, 7 classic outfits. That's the rule.
Perhaps we can get back to Bernard Lloyd.
And what do you want me to say? I mean, I know you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead, but he was a complete pain in the arse. No wonder that boy ran off. Now that would look nice on you.
So you were here in the shop when your husband phoned us, is that right?
Yeah, I just popped home to show a couple of prospective buyers around the house. I mean, Patrick should do it, really, but he says he finds the whole thing too stressful.
One of your neighbours mentioned there was some kind of altercation at the Lloyd's front door.
Yeah, well, I was angry. Those were the 5th potential buyers we'd lost.
Did you say that if he didn't stop, you'd come in and stop him yourself?
Well, I might have done. I can't remember. I mean, it's just a turn of phrase.
And what did you do next?
I came back to work.
What time did you get back here?
1 o'clock. Now, wouldn't you just die for a man who wore something like that, eh? Patrick wouldn't even consider it. Truth is, I made a mistake when I married him. I've been with a complete and utter bastard for 5 years, and I thought the quiet one would be the answer. How wrong I was. Can't have fun with a man who has more than one pair of slippers.
She's lying, right?
Yeah, except for the part about the slippers. Chloe and Patrick Walters. They're heavily in debt. She buys more designer outfits than she sells, and he hasn't worked for 3 years. Fortunately, the house has trebled in value.
But first they need to sell it.
Yeah, not easy when you live next door to someone like Bernard Lloyd.
So we have a possible motive. Who else?
Reg Thornton. He's been at war with Bernard since day one. Usual neighbour stuff. They haven't spoken for years. Certainly no love lost there.
Not enough to kill him, though. So that brings us back to victim's wife.
But Bernard Lloyd sustained several severe blows to the back of the head, so whoever killed him got in close. Yet Wendy had virtually no blood on her clothes.
My money's still on her. Unless you can bring me something that'll make me change my mind.
I killed him.
You remember?
I was there. The hammer was in my hand. It must have been me.
And you're certain about that? So how many times did you hit him?
What other explanation is there? I was angry, upset.
Did you want to kill him? I asked you a question.
Yes. Sometimes.
Because you felt that Bernard had driven Christopher away.
Whatever the boy did, it was always wrong. Bernard never gave him a chance. I don't want to believe that I killed him. But if it wasn't me, who was it?
Boss,
Ash?
is there a problem with the case?
No, not at all.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm sort of in the middle of selling my flat right now, and I've got someone coming to view it in literally 2 seconds, so... they told me you were a woman.
Well, I am, or rather, she is. Brandy couldn't get here, so she asked me if I could come along instead. I had no idea that this was your place.
Brandy.
Yeah, she's a close friend of mine. She was supposed to leave Tokyo last night. She's got held up, so I'm filling in for her, so to speak.
Great. Right, okay. Well, come in. Welcome to my appalling flat.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I could have a look around.
Yes, good idea. Have a look around by all means. In fact, why don't I show you around?
Even better.
Well, the kitchen.
You say she's a dancer?
That's what he told me.
From Tokyo?
Lives in Tokyo.
And her name's Brandy. No woman in the world is called Brandy. Brandy's got to be a professional name. And what sort of dancers have professional names?
Exotic.
And what do we think of exotic dancers?
We pretend we don't mind them, but really we hate them.
Yeah, exactly. They're the enemy. And he's moving one in right under our noses. And there's that thing he said about her.
A close friend of mine.
Close friend. It's a... What's that word you're always using?
Euphemism.
I'm not sure about this. I'm frightened.
Don't be. Got to go home sometime. Take your time.
It's so quiet. I don't think I've ever known it so quiet.
Try and remember the first thing you saw when you came in here yesterday. Concentrate on Bernard. Where was he? Just think. It's important.
He was on the floor.
Was he dead? What else, Wendy?
What about the hammer? Do you remember where it was?
It was by his foot.
Bernard's.
There was someone else.
He was standing right there.
Who was he? Mr. Walters, could you get your coat, please? We're going down to the station.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I need to ask your husband a few more questions.
What's she said?
Sir, if you wouldn't mind.
He's going nowhere.
Mrs. Walters.
He's done nothing wrong.
Could you step aside, please? Now.
It's all right, darling. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
There are two things wrong with the story you've told us, Patrick. Firstly, I don't believe it, and secondly, it's not true. Now, one of those things on its own, and you might have a chance, but put them both together...
I swear to you, I had absolutely nothing to do with what happened to Bernard.
I'm very glad to hear that, because the good news is I'm about to give you another chance to explain what did happen.
I've done nothing wrong.
What were you doing in Bernard's workshop?
I don't know what you mean.
When Wendy arrived, you were already there. Now, don't shake your head, Patrick, because shaking your head means no, and that pisses me off. And if I get pissed off, I won't give you another chance, and that would be a bad thing.
I've already told you the truth.
No, you've told me some kind of story about hearing Wendy scream. Now I want to know what really happened.
You said you went straight back to work after you'd shown the two prospective buyers around your house. But that wasn't true, was it? Patrick called you after he called us. Left a message?
I was busy with a customer.
Bernard Lloyd was murdered at approximately 1 o'clock. According to the shop next door, you didn't open again till gone 3.
He's married.
See? I knew we'd have something to talk about.
He's a salesman. It's totally different to Patrick. Reckless. Exciting. As soon as I sell the house, we're going to set up together in Spain. Hasta la vista, Cherry Meadows, all our sunshine.
Patrick, no.
Patrick doesn't know anything. Too busy playing with his soldiers.
I thought if I could just make him stop, it would prove something to her. Show her that I still cared. I just wanted her to be proud of me again.
You came in down the lane beside Bernard's house.
I tried calling out to him over the fence, but he didn't answer.
So what happened?
By the time I got there, he was already dead. Maybe he was dead when I called out to him, I don't know, but he was definitely dead by then.
You checked?
I could tell by the way he was laying there. There was so much blood.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just stood there. I couldn't believe it. Then Wendy came in.
Yes, go on.
At the moment she saw the body, she started screaming. I tried to calm her down, but she wouldn't stop. Maybe I got frightened or something, but the next thing I knew, I was shaking her.
And then?
She stopped. It was as if somebody suddenly flicked a switch. Suddenly she was gone. You could see it in her eyes. I tried talking to her, but it was as if she couldn't hear. Next thing I knew, she bent down and picked up the hammer.
And that's when you left?
Yeah.
And you went straight back home and you dialed 999?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us this to begin with?
Scared. I didn't want to get involved.
Yes, but you are involved. You're involved now. While you were there, did you notice anything else? Anything unusual? Anything at all?
There was one thing. I saw Reg when I was phoning the police.
Where?
In the garden, heading up towards the house. I mean, he's always there, so it's not that unusual, I suppose.
If Paddy the jellyfish, as I was in my garden, then I obviously was. I just don't remember. Things like that happen when you get to my age, you know.
What were you doing?
Putting out the rubbish.
You don't get on with your neighbours, do you, Mr. Thornton?
I don't get on with anybody, love. It's what keeps me sane.
Well, so far you've had disputes with just about everyone in Cherry Meadows.
Listen, they give me grief. I give them grief in return.
Would that include murder?
One person killed Bernard, and we both know who that was, don't we? But I mean, you had her in your grasp, and you let her go.
Why would Wendy kill him?
I don't know. Or perhaps Bernie the Bolt had some deep, dark secret, and she discovered it. Or perhaps she just had enough. Either way, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, whoever did it deserved a bloody medal.
So is Sullivan's mistress still coming over to view tonight?
Will you please stop calling her that? I'm sure we've got this all wrong just because she happens to have a stupid name. She's probably a choreographer, classically trained. I bet you anything she turns out to be 59 years old, bony and very sensible.
Evening.
Hello. Oh, come in. It may be an appalling flat, but it's my appalling flat. If he thinks he can turn it into his own personal little shag pad, he can just about think again.
Ash.
And as for his bimbo geisha whore...
Ash.
Okay, I never like to judge a book by its cover. But if the cover happens to be of a naked woman reclining on a bed with a smile that says... Boss.
Ash?
My car wouldn't start, so the boss gave me a lift home.
You were saying?
Oh, my brother. Can you believe it? He turns up tonight, out of the blue, just after brandy, and announces that he wants to buy my flat. For his girlfriend, of all people.
The bimbo geisha whore.
Oh, is that what I called her? Her name's Susan, actually. She wears a silk kimono sometimes.
Ash.
Just...
Ash.
Yes.
Stop digging, okay? Scripts?
Thanks for the lift, boss.
Ladies?
See, if we had guns, I could shoot you now.
If we had guns, I'd shoot myself.
a misunderstanding, shall we?
Boss, I feel really bad. I'm sure Brandy's a lovely person, and I didn't...
Ash, just leave it, okay?
There's something else I wanted to ask you. What you said last night about digging.
It's a turn of phrase, Ash.
Yes, I know, but it got me thinking. Bernard Lloyd's been a pain for years, so why kill him now? Why wait all this time? It can't be about noise. There must be something else, something he was doing.
I'm assuming you have an answer.
Well, not exactly an answer, boss, more a question. Why was Bernard Lloyd murdered at that particular moment, on that particular day?
What exactly are you suggesting?
According to Wendy, Christopher never left a note to say why he was going. They just came back one day and he was gone.
That's why it's called running away from home, Ash. You don't hire a van and draw up a list of must-haves, you just go.
But isn't it unusual just to leave like that without even a word?
Maybe you just wanted to get out.
In 10 years he couldn't make one phone call or write one little card telling them he was okay?
That's family.
Mum, I think we found something.
It's all a bit hazy, I'm afraid. Little treasures given up by the earth like this take some time to reveal their secrets.
Was it murder?
The skull's fractured, so possibly. She was fairly young, though, I can tell you that much.
She?
I didn't mention that.
How young?
20s, possibly 30s. Right now, I can't be more specific.
How long's she been buried out there?
Oh, I'd definitely say some time.
10 years?
Almost certainly much longer. Probably 30 or more years. One unusual thing. At some point, her left leg was broken in 2 places. It hadn't healed properly, so she probably died within a year of receiving the injury. Anyway, give us a bit more time and we should have some better idea of who she was.
I think we already know.
What's all this then?
The heavy mob.
Just like you wanted.
Better come in. We had plans. Dreams, I suppose you'd call them. We were going to move out a bit, find somewhere quiet and peaceful. There would be children. Long summer days in the garden.
What happened?
Well, there was this bloke. Australian. They fell in love. Well, she kept saying how sorry she was, but I wouldn't listen. I just would not listen. I couldn't bear to listen. The thought of them both together, his hands all over her.
You killed her?
Well, she made me angry. I mean, I felt betrayed. I just lashed out. And then when she didn't get up, I walked towards her and... That's when I first saw the blood. She had caught her head on a rock. I mean, it was an accident. I mean, you know, I never intended... Well, you know,
So you buried her out there?
Yes. By the tree. You see, I wanted some place that I could go back to later. A sign. I thought she deserved that at least, you know. Anyway, some years later, on one of my visits, I discovered they were building houses. I was sure they'd discover her. But they didn't. I'd buried her too deeply, you see. Well, they grassed over the whole area and turned what had been cherry orchards into little strips of back garden.
So you thought you'd bought the house with the garden containing Emily's body?
Yes.
When did you find out you bought the wrong strip of land?
Well, when I found out that the developers had scrimped on the boundaries, and part of what I thought was going to be my back garden was given to number 7.
The part where Emily's body was buried?
Yes. Just a few feet out, you see. There was she, a few feet from the other side of the fence, with me sitting up here.
Still at the mercy of anyone deciding to dig.
And that's why you stayed all this time?
Well, I had no choice in the matter. I mean, I had to keep watch over her, you see. And don't you think I haven't suffered? I have. I've suffered every single day since.
And what about Bernard Lloyd? Did he have to suffer too?
Oh, come on, he was just a bloody annoyance. Listen, the minute I saw that man digging up that path, I knew he was going to find her. I mean, I couldn't bear the thought of her being disturbed by that idiot! I don't know if I could go back, change things.
You better get your coat, Mr. Thornton. It's cold outside.
And what about Wendy Lloyd? Someone with her?
We offered, but she declined.
Will she be okay?
Well, first she loses a son, now a husband. I don't know, boss.
I spoke to Brandy. I think maybe it's best for all parties if she looks elsewhere for somewhere to live.
Boss, I can't tell you how sorry I am about all this.
Just for the record, she's a friend. No more, no less.
Really, boss, I couldn't be more ashamed of myself if I tried. Well, perhaps I could, but... anyway, I've decided not to sell. I mean, I don't need a bigger place. Or not yet, anyway. Thanks, boss. Who's that? You're joking?
Just heard about his father. Wanted in about half an hour ago. He's been living in Milton Keynes for the last 10 years. Computer salesman, married, 2 kids.
So she's got grandchildren?
A respectable suburban man. This job makes us cynical, Ash.
Don't you mean more cynical? I'll be honest, Scribbs, I don't think it helps.
Sometimes it seems really worthwhile, though, doesn't it?
Most times, actually.
That's got to be a pretty good average, right?
Better than most.